Yeah, 21st of April. It's a good day. It's a wonderful day. I rose with a new feeling, new album from one of the chosen ones, Itarika. Yeah. Now, one of the songs on this album is My Eyes Have Seen. Now, this video is for the chosen ones that got the call in the year 2020 or before, around that time. You know what I'm saying? Now, particularly this week, I've been feeling like as a new dawn, as like we've entered a new level. You know what I'm saying? Now the sign is the feeling. You know what I mean? When God wants to change you, He just gives you a feeling. Yeah. And God says, training is out. Now it's time to put your programming, new programming, to test. God is saying, go on, jump, yeah. Oh, hello, beautiful people. My name is Alula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego. Another video for my chosen ones. Another video for those that have been on this journey for a minute. Yeah, now it's time to put our new program to test. You know what I'm saying? Now, what do I mean by this? Now, sometimes one of the dangers of self-improvement and learning is that you might spend a lot of time there. You know what I'm saying? Now, particularly for you guys who are being in isolation season. Now, the purpose for isolation is A, to dismantle the old programming. B, establish a new programming. And C, now it's time to put that programming to test. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep learning all your life. Now it's time to put whatever you've learned, you know what I'm saying, in your everyday life. Now, another way, the best way I can explain this programming to you, it's like Neo in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? After it's gone through all the stuff that it's gone through, the surgery, the my eyes hurt part, now he has gone to a point where he's literally dodging the bullets of these agents. You know what I'm saying? As you progress on your awakening journey, that is the part you hope to get to. You know what I'm saying? In fact, that is where we all want to be. So programming is programs that has been in your conscious, subconscious mind. You know what I mean? And it's also the programming that plays out in your everyday life. Now, part of being born again, or part of going through a spiritual awakening, is to dismantle this program that are not good for you, and then begin to construct a new program. Now, particularly during my ascension, it's like at every stage, I was learning about a particular thing and then moving on to the next thing. Like, for example, the medical system. You see what I'm saying? The law system, the relationship system, the religion system, the schooling system. All these are programmings. Now, if you're gonna live according to the way of the heavens, guys, now you got to delete this programming and install new ones, just like a computer. Say that you're a hardware. Should I keep going and explaining? I think all of you guys get the point at this stage of the video. Now let's get down to the points. How do you put your new programming to test? Yeah, the first one is obviously during your isolation, you got to learn about it. You got to do your research. You know what I mean? You got to be basically informed on how particular things works. Now the danger on this is like if you try to learn all of this at once, then you might get overwhelmed. So it's best to pick like a new programming at a time. Now there was a time when I was learning on male to female relationship dynamic, especially out here in the West. Now I learned about it, do my research. I heard about like how all these people said what they said about it. You know what I mean? Now I did this research, and then which brings us to the second point, which is now you got to go and apply this program. Now you can't just learn and not do anything with the information. Now you get to go out in the real world and put whatever it is that you learned to practice. Now over the last year or so, I have met with or mingled with about 10 separate different women. You know what I'm saying? Now, according to my experience, I've come to the conclusion that a modern element, a modern day relationship is really not worth it, the hassle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like a fair exchange. And then as I went through the rabbit hole, I understood how all these things connected to really exploit man, you know what I mean? Exploitation of resources, like through the family ecosystems and all of this. Now, this is what a modern day relationship means to me. Now, as for you now, you got to go out there and put whatever it is, the ideas that you got into tests. Basically, and then begin to construct your new reality based on the reality that you see. Now, what do I mean by this? Guys, what I mean by this is that, say for example, when I met this different women, there was one common thing that was going on with all of them, and that is they all played games. You know what I'm saying? They all like is try to humiliate. They try to humiliate me in some kind of way. They all made me chase, not like try. I didn't change, obviously, but they try to make me change. They try to make me submit to them, and I'm the man. So according to my research, according to my mingling, I'm saying, I'm not saying it's not a good idea. I'm saying you got to be very careful, and also you got to search hard. And you got to make the right decision that is for your life, because this will make you or break you. Alright guys, take care, bye bye.